Hello, welcome back. This is another poetry reading. And if I'm counting correctly, this is the 20th. 20 whole poems you've listened to me read, potentially. Or you've tolerated me indulging. Thank you for being here. Today's poem is by Nathalie Khankan's great collection, Quiet, Orient, Riot, which I read as part of the ongoing, I don't know if it's ongoing by the time you'll be experiencing this, but is a subscription series celebrating Palestinian writers through the poetry bookstore that I delight in, Open Books, out of Seattle here. So I'll just jump right in. This poem, all of the poems in this book both have titles and not. The titles are kind of just as much part of the work itself. So functionally, this title is "The Capacity for Happiness Despite Visual Evidence is Great." And now I will begin. The capacity for happiness despite visual evidence is great. You have begun to worship what grows in the rubble. I dream of multiple sweet children in diffident t-shirts. Count more than 20 impossibles. Ahmad and his friend ask for the very young child. They take her to the Islamic club next to that place where they sell baked eggs. A little justice. It's a world of boys and girls with noisy Nokias. She's a lifted, held by a world. On the 5th floor, her eyes are closed now. Her hair, thing yellow. The radio is along. We are all equally close to the good place. Because we are celebrating the 20th, and 2 is such a central number in 20, I'm actually going to give you a double. So here's a second poem, again, by Nathalie Khankan, from the book Quiet, Orient, Riot. The electricity is back in the main functions of our local attachments. Before Abu Bazil left British Mandatory Palestine, he rested on a rock with his eyes closed. The sun leaks from his cheekbones, and his knitted vest is a color we can guess. Sometimes closed eyes in a picture will tell a terrible story. The abundance we would know was known by none. The crude birth rate was known. The crude deaths were crude. To release the surface I'm gripping, I flex other muscles. In Dr. Shukri's office, something has already been. It's an East myriad and kindred. I vow to you what is in my womb. What I love about the poems in Khankan's collection is that they are so short and they kind of dance with you in the sense where she does a lot of implicit play. Not necessarily in a tongue-in-cheek kind of grinning and laughing, wink, wink with me kind of deal, but in the sense that, like, I'll explain it like this. When I read her poems, it felt as if she was saying, "Come on, reader, you're not stupid. Come with me. You know exactly what I'm talking about." I think a lot of this work that this book is doing is capturing both a mundanity in a sense of truly unproblematic, nonviolent mundanity, just little moments of happiness or rest or calmness, and juxtaposing it with the horrific violence that Palestinians have been subjected to close to a year now as of this recording. I mean, I guess in retrospect, close to 76 years as of the time of this recording, but nevertheless. Reading this book, I think, was, whether I knew it or not, part of the inspiration for Oriently. That in order to stop giving so much power and attention to the evils of this world and to death, it was necessary to document the laughter too. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.